by way of knockout. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, officially weighing in at 66.5 kilos. He hails from Mexico City, Mexico, fighting out of Riviera Beach, Florida, representing Florida Kickboxing Academy. He is the reigning, defending WMC welterweight champion,
We're done. All time, protect yourself at all times. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. Touch one back.
Woo! Here we go. This is, as Adam said, this is your main event in the welterweight division. This is also unification and the first of its kind, the WMC with Freedom. So shout out, for getting that done. Shout out to Rami for that. 2 belts here on the line. Again, a rematch. Marcos came into Miami last year, took the belt from Lewis in a dominant display. He's defended the belt, I believe, 3 times. Like recently, just coming off the title defense. So Marcos is the champ. He is the champ here at Freedom at 147 pounds. But Luis Savage Morales does not believe that he's had the best of him. Luis believes Marcos has not seen the best of Luis. I agree. He agrees. Let's see what happens here in this 5-round title fight.
This is not only 2 of the best fighters in the U.S., but this is 2 of the best fighters in the world.
Absolutely.
These 2 guys can compete with any 147-pounder in the world. I truly believe that. Do not sleep on U.S. Muay Thai. These guys are going to show you right now.
The elite of the elite right now. Lewis trying to look for his range here on Marcos. Marcos staying on the back foot. Couple good low kicks thrown by Luis. Very, very high-level timing here. Both are locked in on each other. Couple low kicks. That's a signature of Marcos. He loves throwing those low kicks. He usually lands them. It's kind of what got Lewis in the last fight. Slowed him down a lot. Luis trying to feint. He's got some incredible boxing, working with Asa, my husband, down at our gym in Florida. I'm not too biased in this fight, but I'm cheering for my boy. Marcos, however, great champion, great display of heart, technique, as always.
Totally understandable. And while we're on the subject, shout out to Asa 10 Pound, Stephen Babacek, and Lewis's Corner, 2 U.S. professional fighters, and Asa, obviously, one of the U.S. representatives in 1 championship, the American Ninja.
Yeah, and like we said, elite of the elite right now in here. Lewis landing some low kicks in those corners. He's got Marcos on the back foot. Again, just trying to time each other right now, trying to find range. They are very, very technical. They're both trying not to fall into each other's traps either.
Kind of seemed like Marco wanted to start slow, but Lewis is not having that today.
Right.
Lewis came out throwing hard low kicks, and Marco has no choice but to respond.
Yeah, Lewis has a nice height guard too. Knows that Marcos, I think Marcos just got like a TKO with some elbows as well. Oh, great low kick for Luis. Marcos doing a good job though, moving. He's on the edge of the ring. He's on his back foot against the ropes, but hasn't taken too many shots yet as of late. Nice high kick for Marcos. Lewis being a southpaw too, you've got to watch for his right hand. Throws it, not expecting it to come. Marcos landed some good boxing right there though. Luis trying to time him up with the jab. Great low kick from Luis. Some good hooks by Marcos. Got the crowd going behind him. He travels with a huge, huge crowd.
Luis is landing some good low kicks here.
He is. I'm not sure if Marcos is used to that either, Great punches, but great low kick by Marcos. I mean, this guy's trademark kick is that low kick. Oh, great feint and 3-2 by Luis. Luis's corner calling for him to go low. Oh, that was a nice elbow that kind of landed at the end of the round right there. Little saved by the bell, but very intense first round between these 2. Lots of back and forth. Luis staring Marcos down. I mean, he has been dreaming about this moment for a year. Wanting to come back and win his belt in good fashion. Again, 2 very technical fighters. You're going to see a lot of timing, maybe a little bit of waiting, but that's just because it's so technical. They're not new amateurs rushing in for stuff. They know how to find each other's holes, and I guarantee you they will.
100%. Yeah, Lewis very intense, staring at Marcos the whole time.
Yeah, he almost didn't sit down. He was.
That first round, I have to give to Lewis just off the activity. He was coming forward a little more, landed a couple more low kicks, and that 3-2 at the end of the round probably sealed him the round. But Marcos, he usually starts slow anyway.
Yeah. I mean, those low kicks of Marcos, too, my goodness. I mean, I don't know when he started training low kicks, but...
I feel like Marcos has shins of steel.
I mean, they just land. It's crazy how strong he throws them. Oh, by the way, 2-minute breaks, guys. We have 2-minute breaks in this fight. It's a WMC and a Freedom title on the line. I was alerted before the event started. We get 2-minute breaks in between the rounds, so it's going to be a little bit of a longer break here. Give the guys time to get their strength back, get their breath back. And I personally like that. We talked about that earlier. I mean, you're doing so much output in these rounds. Give a little extra. They do it in Thailand.
I agree with you 100%. I think the 2-minute rounds is great. A great thing for the fighters and for the people watching. You see the fighters fight at their best.
Yeah.
1 minute, you're rushing back out there. They might not be fully recovered or not at their best. Give them 2 minutes. They'll recover those
time.
2 minutes. Yep. And
here we go, round 2. See how this second round starts. Lewis kind of coming in hot, a little eager. Marcos on the back foot, switching stances. I think you're going to see some elbows in this fight too. I know both fighters like to throw the elbows. Lewis landed a couple good elbows in their first matchup, just not enough to really cut Marcos or make too much damage. These low kicks by Marcos though are just brutal. You can tell each one adds up. Lewis staying locked in, trying to look for his opening. I think he wants to work his boxing and like I said, get in on those elbows. Marcos is big for 147 too. I mean, his body mass is just huge. This is Pen Pal calling for Cross to kick. Sees an opening in the game of the champion.
Lewis needs to be aggressive in the first 2 rounds. Landing the better shots here.
High kick miss for Marcos. Luis needs to go. Corner's calling for it.
Beautiful leg kick by Marcos there.
Yeah. I think they know that if Marcos gets comfortable with these leg kicks, slow Lewis down a little bit. Luis trying to work his boxing, land a hook and a right hand. He's got Marcos in the corner right now. See if he can capitalize on this. Oh yeah, nice uppercut that Lewis sat down on. Got Marcos backing up into a corner right now. Oh, spinning back elbow for Luis. Got the champ on the ropes right now. Let's see what Marcos can come up with here. Lands a nice hook of his own. You can hear Asa in the corner just calling for Lewis to go. He kind of knows he's got him right now. Those punches, Marcos is feeling those punches. He wants him to capitalize on the moment.
I love the coaching in the corner by your husband, Asa. You can tell that they have such a good relationship because they're saying words that I don't understand what they're saying, but obviously Lewis understands what he's saying.
Absolutely, absolutely. Lewis has been with us for a while now. I don't even know how long, but
Lewis is definitely having success with his boxing this round.
100%, yeah. He's always been a great boxer. Sometimes he gets a little reckless, but if he stays disciplined in his stance, he lands really good shots. Nice second round there. Nice second round. Luis calling for the crowd. Cheer him on. Yeah, I really like what Luis put out. I think he's starting to really find his range on Marcos. Guys, still be careful of the low kicks. Marcos landed a couple good hooks, but I think Luis just has the pressure right now, the punches. Corner's going to call for him to sit down on those punches some more because I know he knows he can get a knockdown in this next round. Marcos looking a little tired.
I've seen Marcos fight before. He usually does turn up in the 3rd round, but you can't give 2 rounds to Lewis.
No, I agree.
You can't give 2 rounds.
Not in a title fight.
Because now Lewis only needs 1 more round, and that's pretty much the fight.
Yeah. Then you really gotta push in those 4th and 5th rounds, and you don't want to leave yourself open. Both guys know that. They're so well trained. They're at such a level. They understand. They got to get their techniques in. They got to make them clean and decisive now, so that way they're not fighting like savages in the that 4th and 5th round. Be interesting to see what approach Marcos takes in this round, if he's going to stay on the back foot or try to press forward. Either way, this has been an exciting night of fights. I mean, we're on our last event. I've had a great time, Ethan. How about you?
What a night it's been so far. The level of Muay Thai is just so impressive. It's really crazy. Just the 10 years I've been in the sport, watching the couple fight amateurs to tonight, it's night and day. It's not even close. What a night of fights. And then, like I said, these two are some of the best in the world.
Yeah,
I truly believe they compete with any of 147-pounder in the world. And they're showing it right now.
Yep.
And of course, Asa 10 pound is already doing that on the big stage in one championship.
There are levels to this game, and yeah, fighting at the highest level helps your fighters out. Tend to learn a little bit when you get up there. Here we go, round 3. This main event, 147-pound unification title match. Luis coming out hot again, taking the center. Marco's still on the back foot, kind of doing the same thing he's been doing, but let's see if he gets a little more aggressive. I think Luis needs to go with his boxing before Marcos gets comfortable throwing leg kicks again.
Agreed. Keep him guessing. Keep him not letting him get into the groove.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice high kick there by Marcos. Doesn't land, but both trying to find range, kind of doing the glove touch. Asa calling for an instep. Oh, nice overhand by Luis. Oh, great elbow by Luis. Got Marcos back against the corner. Good body kick. He felt that. The corner knows it. They're calling for it, but Luis has to stay tight. Marcos has power as well. Yes, great body kick again by Luis. Just putting the damage right now on the champion. Let's see if he can back him up into a corner again. That's where he seems to be having success. Marcos needs to switch something up here. He's switching stances right there. I think that's a good game plan for Marcos, because now he's giving Luis a different look. Luis is getting very comfortable in there, and that's not what you want for a champion like Marcos.
100%. Luis's confidence is growing.
Yep. But Marcos is still very dangerous. He has been the champion since he took the belt from Luis. He's got power himself, and he knows it. Starting to put it on Luis a little bit. Corner's calling for him to come forward as well.
Definitely seems like Marco's picking it up a little bit this round.
Yep. Asa asking for Luis to continue with his punches. Feels like he can land another big shot. Marcos is good. Oh!
Good call by the ref. Good call by the ref. He got right back up.
That was a slip, but Marcos is still coming forward. He knows that kind of hurt Luis no matter what, and he's got the crowd cheering him on.
That's definitely going to give Marcos some confidence.
Oh, 100%, yeah. It might activate Luis, though. You know, sometimes you need to get hit to realize, hey, I got to hit this guy. Yeah, I wish Luis would pick up his left hand a little more. Just leaving it a little too low for Marcos coming in with that overhand. Oh, great low kick for the
now
champion.
Marcos starting to pick it up here.
Yep.
He knows he's down.
Wow, intense third round. My goodness. That was good. Marcos definitely picked it up. I think he kind of knew he was down on the scorecards and he had to change it up. Caught Luis with a good punch, flash knockdown or slip. Either way, the ref didn't count it. It doesn't count. So he's feeling confident though coming into these championship rounds. Like you said, you called it. Third round, Marcos picked it up.
Yeah, in authentic Muay Thai rules, it's a flash knockdown. You get right back up, no count.
Right.
So the ref did the right thing. But Marcos fought great on the second half of that round. Luis had a great first half. Marcos had a great second half. That's a hard one to judge.
That is a hard one.
Going into round 4, though, that's exactly what Marcos needed.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. In order to remain the champion, you know, Luis was putting it on him in the first and second round. You got to come back. You got to defend the title. Luis is going to have to pick it up as well in these rounds. So you're expected to see some really back and forth right now in these championship rounds.
Yeah, these 2 rounds are about to be crazy.
See what the corners call for. They're icing the shin of Marcos a lot. I'm not sure if that was bothering him or not, but they were putting a lot of ice on that right shin of his.
They are. I'm not sure if it's bothering him, if he's telling him to do it, or if his trainer's just doing it.
Yeah. Do you prefer when people like throw ice on you in your corner? Because I've heard not everyone likes that.
I don't like ice. I like water.
Okay. The ice seems chilling. The ice seems cold.
Like what? It's like something I got training in Thailand. After a round, everybody goes to a big water bucket and splashes themselves with a big cup of water. Yep, exactly.
Here we go, your championship rounds, 4th and 5th round. Coming out hot is the Savage. But Marcos not afraid, staring Luis right down. He knows.
Man, these 2 guys are scary, man.
I'm nervous. Oh, here we go. Now we got a touch and go type feel going on. It's gonna be kick for kick, punch for punch right now. Oh, crushing low kick for Marcos. Luis's corner calling for the hook. I feel like both guys land great hooks though.
Yes, definitely.
Finding range, nice high kick for Marcos, but great low kick return for Luis. Oh, great low kick for Luis. Definitely making Marcos switch up his stance. Punches from the champion, backing Luis up a little bit. Definitely have Luis on the outer edge of the ring right now. Oh, but Luis coming back with some punches of his own and an elbow. Great flurry and exchange by both of these guys.
What a round this is so
far. Whoa! The crowd cheering Marcos on, but both of them headhunting now with those elbows.
Yeah, that was by Luis.
Oh, great hook by Marcos, but I don't think it landed. Let's see if Luis can land one of those elbows again. I think those really stun Marcos.
Yeah, that elbow on the inside was very nice.
He also has got Marcos' leg, his back leg, beat up right now, which, again, I'm not sure if the champ's used to that.
Yeah,
go ahead, sorry.
The first fight, Marcos got Luis with the leg kicks. Now this fight, Luis is getting the better exchange in the leg kicks.
Now we got a cut on top of the eye of the champion.
I wonder if that was from the elbow.
Yeah, most likely. Or it could be one of those hooks he's throwing them right over the guard. I feel like Luis needs to go a little more, though, and he can take this round.
Yeah, definitely a close round. Whoever does more in this last minute.
And great low kicks by Marcos, but Luis with the power right now, feeling it. Marcos still going for that leg, though, not giving up on these leg kicks. His signature move. Luis looks locked in, trying to back Marcos up. Got him against the ropes right now. Let's see if he can land an elbow. Ace of 10 power asking for Luis to follow through. Asking Luis to pull those hands down and throw an elbow. Oh! Was that a low blow?
I think it was a low blow.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was a knee to the belly. I'm sorry.
Not your fault. The ref kind of blocked our view on that, but I believe it was a low blow. Man, and that was starting to get good.
So close.
Luis's pressure seemed to be the story of this fight, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it landed on the belly, but if it landed in the groin, that was pretty hard.
We need instant replay.
Yeah.
With the low blow, you do have 5 minutes to recover, so.
Take all the time you need. That was a hard shot. We're almost at the end of this round here, though,
Yes.
so he'll probably just pull through and the bell will ring. I think they want to take a look at this cut right now. It's just swelling up a little bit over the eye of the champion. See what the doctors say about Marcos's eye. It's definitely bleeding, but I don't think it's that bad.
I don't know about this check. They should have let the fights continue.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad, but they gotta take a look. I don't think there's a lot of time left in this. Yeah, I was like, there's gotta be a bell coming soon. Intense fourth round there from both fighters. Not sure how this is going to go in the fifth and final round. I mean, right now, Marcos is definitely looking like he's taking the most damage. But he's still in there. He's still in the fight. And he's still throwing back. I don't know. This could be close.
Definitely close fight. I'm not sure how the judges are going to see it. But Luis is definitely looking a little more fresh coming into this fifth round.
Yeah, Marcos has a cut above his eye. Corner's trying to slow it down, put some pressure on it. They're also really icing this chin of his again. I think Luis just needs to activate in this round if he really wants to take the titles home. I mean, you know, winning on the scorecards is great, but it's a little close, too close for me right now. I don't want to be a judge in this one, but
I definitely agree, especially with all the split decisions we saw tonight.
Yeah.
You can never be too sure.
And it's a championship fight.
Yes.
Like you said in our previous fight, you have to take the belt from the champion.
Yeah, and it's still a close fight. It's not.
Yeah, Luis looks good.
Yes.
You know, looks calm, looks collected, not breathing too heavy, but
No, he looks great.
yeah, just need him to step up a little more. I mean, took some damage from the low kicks of Marcos for sure, but Marcos has some damage on his leg as well.
I wonder if you're right and Marcos is dealing with some injuries on his shin because his corner keeps going back to that.
Luis already in the center of the ring, ready to go. Ace of 10 pounds saying, let's go. Marcos still in his seat, still in the corner. Woo, here we go. Your last round for tonight's event. This is your 147-pound title on the line. A unification match between Luis the Savage Morales in the blue corner and Marcos Vasquez in the red. Mexico versus Bolivia. Let's see who takes it. Right off the bat, Luis is on Marcos with it. Oh, 1-2 right down the middle. See if he can capitalize off that. Marcos looking for an opening here. I think he had better luck when he switched stances, but I think Luis kind of put a beating on that back leg too. Great uppercut, boxing combination by Luis, but nice hook thrown by the champion. Great low kick by Marcos. Oh, nice high kick landed. Glove was there, but you still feel it. Ace of 10 pound asking for Luis to touch him up, wants him to go back to the boxing where he had his most success. I think Luis is just a little wary of Marcos' hook.
Yep.
And, you know, some of those elbows as well. Champ is still very dangerous.
Luis showing his great footwork here. I think he knows he's up on the scorecards, kind of dancing around a little bit.
Yeah.
Making Marcos come after him.
Yeah, I don't want to say he's playing it safe. I just think Marcos' hook is really dangerous.
Yeah.
And Luis knows that, so he's not going to walk into something stupid. Great low kick combination for the champion. Nice hook again. Yeah, this is where Luis needs to kind of back him up a little bit because he's starting to gain momentum.
Yes.
Great body work from Luis, but nice hook landed by Marcos. The fifth and final round here in our unification title fight between Luis Morales and Marcos Vasquez. Things are heating up. Marcos is picking up steam. Luis still on the hunt though, not giving up. right in front of Marcos, trying to find an opening to get a knockdown here. Good high kick by Marcos.
What a high-level fight this has been so far.
They're so dangerous. Both
Yeah.
of them are so dangerous.
And this is the 5th round, and any of these two could still...
It's anybody could take it right now. Let's see if Luis goes back to some boxing and elbow work at the end of this round. Luis with his hands up, thinking he's got this in the bag. Marco's kind of following him around, not throwing anything. 10 seconds left here in our main event of the evening. Big hook and miss by the champ. Luis circling the ring, saying, "What? What do you have for me? Let's go. I won this. I took it." Big moment for Luis. He had his belt ripped out of his hands in Miami last year. He's definitely having all the feels right now because he's wanted this fight for so long. This rematch has been pending for so long, and Luis has just had a hard fight to get back into this ring. Great fight by both fighters, but I'm obviously going to go in favor of my guy. I think Luis did enough to take it.
I think Luis knows. I think Marcos knows.
Yeah. I mean, you want to see a little more, I think, from both sides. You know, you kind of want to see a little more distinction. But again, high-level fights doesn't always happen. These guys are so technical. They're so dangerous.
And
2 titles on the line. Like, there's a lot of pressure here.
And to be honest, we'll probably see that fight again.
Yeah.
Now it's 1-1 apiece, right?
Yeah. Hey, we saw this. Saw another trilogy. Shouting out his little girl, Amelia. Wife, Livna, in the corner as well. Always shows up for his fights. Great support system that he has from his family. It's good to see Luis back in proper form, too. He definitely wasn't himself the first time they fought. I know it's been eating at him ever since, so it's just a great fight either way.
Super high-level fight.
Great night of fights all around, really.
Oh, it seriously has been. And like I said, you probably see these two fight again. After Marcos defended his title so many times,
yeah,
he might get a rematch.
He deserves a rematch, yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. This has been an exciting night.
But right now, it's Luis's night. Congrats to Luis. Well, we'll see. We haven't heard that.
I know, we're very confident. We don't know. You never know.
It's Luis that's exuding.
You leave it to the scorecard, you leave it to the judges.
You never
really
know.
Don't know. But again, great night of fights. Shout out to Rami. Shout out to Freedom Fighters. This has been an amazing showcase of both amateur and pro talent. If you haven't already subscribed, if you're watching, you have. But keep your subscription. All of this goes right back into the promotion. We need to continue putting these shows on for American Muay Thai because we need more stages, and Rami is out here doing it. So support Freedom Fighters. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get to our main event.
Judges scored the contest 50-45, Judge B 49-46, and Judge C 49-46 in favor of George Higgins by unanimous decision, and he is now the WMC and Freedom welterweight champion.
face Marcos, I was at the lowest of my lowest, and there's nothing like digging yourself out of the fucking mud and coming out like that, man. It's been a long year, but I fucking knew it. I fucking knew that I was 10 times the fighter that Marcos faced that night, and I proved that right here tonight. I am one of the best in the world, and I will prove that time and time again. And for anybody listening to this, if you're going through anything, trust me, it is possible. You can get out, reach out for help. I did it. Look at me, baby. Let's fucking go!
Was this fight any different in preparation leading into this fight? I know that you dug yourself out of the hole. Outside of that, what was different in preparations leading up to such a prestigious world title opportunity?
And there were some little things that were bad at that time. I had to become a father. My coach wasn't in the country. I was just becoming a father out back then. I was going through a lot of things. Super busy. My coach wasn't present. No matter how you put it, I still, puts you at a disadvantage. My coach was present there. I listened to everything he has to say, and we got the job done. Preparation, man. I got prepared like I never have before. I pushed myself, and I made it happen.
Final thing for you, Luis. Again, fantastic job. You and Marcos, you know each other very well, but I want to ask you, who do you have on your radar? Is it going to be a rubber match? Is there somebody new that you have in mind that you want to defend these titles against? What's going on, Luis Savage Morales? What's going on?
I'm going to tell you right now what's going on. Florida is awesome. Florida Kickboxing Academy. We're the #1 school in that state, and I'm going to show it. It's not a show that thinks he can take on me. I have all respect for him, but I'm going to go back home and show him that Florida is my state. Miami, I'll see you there, Miami.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the winner and the